because I didn't check it out, but I should have, obviously.
All right.
I was
Yes,
feeling some
do
type
it.
of way.
Yes, check it out.
So our guest is flirting with our co-host.
Hey, leave it alone. I did stumble across her pictures online. She was
they're-
6 touched by 9.
They're kind of
I
hard.
saw that. I saw that.
They're kind of hard to miss.
Or they make you hard and you don't want to miss.
Exactly.
I saw that.
Well,
So good morning. Welcome
Yes.
to a new
Yeah.
show.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Another
sir.
episode of
So welcome back, as you can see.
Here we are, Random Insanity at its finest.
Yeah.
Once again, we have Nicole as a guest. And we found none other than one of the most world-renowned guitarists. Stevie Ray Vaughan has joined us today.
There you go.
Back from the dead,
Yes.
putos.
Thank you,
Back
Lord.
from the dead.
Back.
It's still raining down in Texas.
With all due respect, Mr. JT Campos, thank you so much for being on our show, sir.
Oh no,
sir,
thank you,
sir.
thank you. I actually like Stevie Ray Vaughan better, man. Shit. we didn't have to change my name. Felt good. It must be the hat.
Right.
Hey, where'd he go?
That's awesome, man.
How y'all
Yes,
doing?
sir.
Thanks for having me.
Pretty good. Pretty
And
good.
yes,
Right on,
I have
right on.
followed upon your pictures online. So
good.
the nice little introduction that y'all caught here is, if you don't know Nicole, go check her pictures out. The OnlyFans page is free.
Yeah, onlyfans.com, Naked Intelligence Raw. Go check it out. It's
Check
free.
it out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, do yourself a favor. Get that blood flowing. You know.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
says that most people watch it 3 times.
Yes. That's about the average.
I was just telling her I did not. I did not
First
go
time
on
in
the
mute?
page. I saw that she had an OnlyFans. I saw all these pictures, good pictures in the Medina River, by the way.
Thank you.
And I was just like, yeah, I don't need to go to the OnlyFans. It's cool. When I see you this morning, I'm like a perrito with the tail wagging. Hey, that's that girl.
He showed up straight up. He showed up right away. Where are all the naked women at?
I know, right?
Well, y'all like got me here, suckered me in like dear Boaz. We will have a show. Would love to have you at the podcast. We will have someone laying on the couch in the nude. All I responded, I'm there.
That was the bait.
Well, I mean, you know, we had to get you here somehow.
Like bait.
Yes.
I'm like, damn it. Damn it.
Yeah.
So, Mr.
Too
Campos, please tell us a little bit about your origins. What got you into acting, filmmaking, the whole biz?
Shh. Man, I've already answered this question before on other damn interviews, bro. Do your homework, you see?
We don't have Wi-Fi. Kind of
Damn, man. We don't have internet?
Hold on.
I do my messages by way of pigeon.
It all started when I was a little chavalito. All right, damn it.
And how do you feel about that, Mr. Campos?
Damn, I started back in high school, I think. And if it goes further than that, I think it starts with my family, my grandmother. If I had to like really put my finger on it somewhere, I couldn't. There's so many things that I've had like influence in my life that have just made me want to be where I'm at, entertaining, telling stories, being
sure.
that storyteller, being the guy that's gonna try to put that smile on your face. I think it starts there, just wanting to see you smile.
For sure,
So-
yeah.
So I've done a bunch of different things, but Miss Chapa, back in high school, was my drama teacher. And
What high school?
I went to Mission High School down in the Rio Grande Valley. I'm from Mission, Texas.
Oh,
I grew
really?
up in Mission,
Well,
Texas.
I'm from Bronzeville, man.
Oh, órale, puro baito. I knew I liked you for a reason.
Yeah, man.
Suéltame moon rocks. Suelta los moon rocks.
It's in the pocket, man.
You promised me a lot of shit.
I know, right?
We're the chilaquiles.
No,
I know, right? Hey, I didn't promise
nobody
anything.
on the couch, no moon rocks. Si me fallas otra vez, me voy a la chingada de aquí, bro.
Hey, we're from the valley, man. You know how it is.
Yeah, we say what we mean. We mean what we say. Yo me voy a ir a la chingada.
All right, man.
All right, we out.
So I started back in high school, I guess, was my first theater. Then I went to UT Pan American down in Rio Grande Valley, out there in Edinburgh.
For sure.
Attended college for a while. I did 2.5 years in college. Then I got in a band. I was in an early group. We were doing our thing. We were entertaining. I said, nah, I need college, and we'll let you know.
What kind of music?
It was just music, just expressing yourself. Sometimes I want to scream. Sometimes I want to sing or try to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to just, you just want to express yourself.
So you kind of just started with music, actually, instead of
I started off with
acting,
music way back. I was in theater back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wanted to follow that. I had dreams of moving to New York, chasing theater.
Badass.
I mean, I had dreams, hopes, ambitions of doing a bunch of shit. Then I met my ex-wife.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Then you have
Got
babies.
sidetracked.
And babies, baby changes everything.
Yeah, for sure.
And had the kids, settled down, did what I thought I was going to be doing all our lives in the valley. I was just selling drugs.
For sure. I mean, that's typically what it is.
I was on the hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the hustle, there's droughts in the hustle sometimes.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's droughts in the hustle.
Always.
Streams of income.
And I needed multiple streams of income. One of
So
my
you needed to
hustles went
expand.
real cold, like bodies.
Yeah.
And
What
I needed
happens
to
down
move.
south.
Change my name,
I needed to move. And I found myself moving to where I was shipping a lot of my product. I moved to Austin, Texas.
Hey.
All right.
I moved to Austin, Texas.
Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a good
And
spot.
I was in Lockhart, Texas for the longest time. And I heard of a juvenile detention center opening up. And I went to apply, and they thought I was looking for my probation officer. I was like, I'm trying to get a fucking job, man.
I was like, hey man, hook me up, man.
Trying to get a job, puto. Dude, like, looking like
Go
that.
no
I
straight
don't think-
here.
I look like this, bro. I went in like this with my hair. Oh, is that Bob? Bob's interrupting my damn interview.
Uncle Bob.
Uncle
Join the
Bob.
show. How you doing, Bob?
Hey, how's it going?
Game of chess later, sir.
Oh.
I learned from the best in jail.
Uh-oh.
That's another joke.
Them chest fighting words.
Another joke. So I went with my hair and my face, and they thought I needed a probation officer. And I was like, man, I need a job. And the dude said, fill out the application, come back, and we'll see what happens. I went home, and I got my hair shaved. I shaved my head.
Oh, wow.
Then I high and tight, shaved my face.
Yeah.
I went back to turn in the resume, and the dude's like,
Who are
Like-
you?
he's ready to give me a job. He's like, oh, man, this is exactly what we need. And I was like, I was here earlier. And the dude looks at me like, what? Gave me the job right away. I stayed
That's
there
awesome,
5.5 years.
Chameleon.
I helped mold young minds, and
That's
that
awesome.
was
Right
one of
away
the
you
best
said,
jobs.
don't typecast me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, don't typecast me.
Yeah.
Exactly,
That's
man.
damn right. Damn right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fucking somebody listen to what she just said.
Yeah.
Don't typecast me. Unfortunately, sad to say, I am typecasted. So if you need a gang member, hey, no acting required.
Well, I was actually going to tell you about
no
this.
acting required.
Well, I mean, the
You
latest
need me
thing
to
I've
murder?
seen-
I'm gonna go out of my realm and try to fucking do this thing they call acting. Not a murderer.
Yeah, well, I mean, the latest thing I've seen is Queen of the South.
Yeah,
True.
typecast.
Yep.
Wow.
Exactly.
Drug dealer.
Big time. Well, actually,
The best one, though.
yeah, but
Seen
you were
it
more
all
like
in Miami.
you were a cartel leader, actually.
I am a cartel leader.
kind
Como
of a
que
bigger
work?
deal.
Yeah, dude.
On TV, I'm a cartel leader.
It's
Yeah.
an upgrade to the
Right.
typecast.
And I remember when you were trying to bury somebody out in the swamp, and then somebody saw you.
Typecast. Had to go get him. You know what's funny is like
That
I don't
was
mind
funny,
being
though.
typecast as the cartel.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Respectable role.
It kind of like parallels.
I mean, yeah, you know. I mean, they give you a little bit
Like
more
you said,
credit,
not-
though.
not just acting.
Not too much acting, just be you. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I could do that.
Right, that's it. That's it. That's exactly what we need.
That's it. That's it.
So, is there another season coming up with that?
We've got a season 5. We actually went into filming season 5 back in February.
Badass.
And
Nice.
we got as
Nice.
far as 2 weeks in. That's about 2 episodes.
Okay.
And then they let us go because of COVID, Corona, you know.
For sure.
Damn.
And it feels like it's been forever.
It has been, man.
It
Yeah.
has been. It's been
Very
since
much.
March.
For sure.
Definitely put a damper
It's
on
past
the
6
locks.
months now, I think, since we've been
Yeah.
waiting for it,
Yeah,
and for me to get back to work. So,
Damn.
so with this new pandemic we're under, the quarantine and the COVID, I think that we're all just trying to get back to work, but at the same time, our industry or my industry. I say ours because we're all in the same thing
Yeah,
together.
man.
We're creating content. We're trying to put stuff out there. We're
For
trying to
sure.
find the new hustle to stay afloat, keep our head above the water.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly.
That's why I'm here, bro. I know what it is to want to be there for your people, for your raza, for your brothers and sisters, just to say, hey, I got you, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
got something going on. All right, cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
be a part of it. I don't
sure.
care if you got a few followers or a million followers. Just the fact that you want to do something
Yeah, man.
and you're asking me to help, that means something.
Thanks, man.
First of all, you gotta,
Appreciate
it.
you
We
gotta
totally
col-
appreciate it,
you
man.
gotta form a collective. You gotta collaborate. You gotta plan. Then you
Network.
gotta get up off your ass and initiate.
Yeah, man.
Straight up.
And y'all are doing that. I see this little group here. I even see Bob over there trying to say, "Bring that chess game on." Bring that chess game
We're gonna
on.
get to that
He's
shot.
already, he's already
Yeah,
sitting
y'all
in
can
it.
see that pretty soon.
So, Mr. Campos, I also want to go ahead and ask you, man.
My mind has to stay working all the time, y'all. I apologize for that shit. I'm gonna see things y'all aren't gonna see,
You're
and then
on
I'm gonna
it.
Yeah,
snap,
yeah.
and I'm
You're
gonna be like,
on it.
Awesome.
man, there's nobody paying attention. And then I get mad because I'll say people listen, but they don't hear. People look, but they never see. People taste,
Yeah.
and they'll never savor what they have right there in front of them.
For sure.
So it's not trying to
totally
spank you
get
and
you,
learning
yeah.
a lesson, but
Nah,
it's
man.
making sure you understand the lesson that's being given.
For sure.
Because there's signs out there that we need to recognize and we need to see and we need to walk with and understand that we have angels talking to us all the time. And I say that because talking about COVID, getting back to that damn bullshit crap that we're all dealing with. We've
sure.
lost a lot of loved ones. We've lost family, friends, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents. It's all hitting us differently.
Yeah.
Some people are like, nah, fuck it. I've lost all my life. It's cool. I understand what life is. And then you look like you're pretty cold and bitter just because you're walking around
accepted.
feeling Boaz-y.
Yeah.
And then you got others that are saying, man, bullshit. Why are you not worried about me? You need to look out for me. Wear your mask. I'm like, look, man, every breath I take is a breath closer to my demise. Why are you
Pretty
giving
much.
me shit? Breathe a little, woman.
Yeah.
Breathe a little bit, sir.
Yeah.
And stop worrying about the bullshit. Because you're already letting that mental real estate be robbed and taken from you. Just like they've taken
Amen.
all our
Amen.
lives.
Yeah.
Straight
I'm just
up.
tired of that shit, so
Amen.
Fuck the
It's
bullshit.
a
I know.
mental cell, man.
I don't mind wearing this because the crook look 2020 is here.
Yeah, it looks badass, man. I mean,
Robin.
we're all loving it,
right.
man.
Wild West has returned. I got the crook look. ¿Qué onda? Wear the gloves, leave no fingerprint behind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, they're just making it better for criminals.
They are.
They
I
don't
was
even
like,
know
damn,
what they
this is
did
my
for
day.
me. I'm like,
Oh, wow,
what?
I'm underdressed.
I wear the mask. I ain't got to pay for it. Let's go. Fuck.
It's like I went to go buy a gun. I'm like, I gotta wear a mask.
buy a
Badass. They
gun.
don't know who I am.
Do I need an ID?
yeah.
Get a gun, kid. Come on.
Get a gun.
Yep.
This here test house.
There's
Goodness.
Texas. You can have boots, gun,
Yep.
knife, leaf blower, and a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
dangerous. But
Awesome.
yeah, back in high school, I had people inspire me, want to do shit. I took care of juvenile offenders in a boot camp environment, moving to Austin. I did that for a long time, and then I jumped back into radio.
Oh, nice.
Awesome, man.
I did Tejano radio for about, almost 6 years. And during the time that I was working in radio, I cut a commercial for the movie The Alamo.
Oh wow.
wow.
What
Badass.
y'all do here. The movie that was going on here. They needed...
Did they shot it at Wimberley, Texas?
Yeah, they shot it in Wimberley out
the
there.
one
I
they
had
show
some
all the
friends that were
kids at
extras
the,
in that
uh,
film,
Oh,
man.
So
Wow.
that's the one that
At
show all
the
the kids.
IMAX.
So
Mhm.
so when I'm cutting this commercial for the movie The Alamo, I'm like, fuck, I don't mind being in a real movie again. Kind of dope. I've only wanted to do a dope film until the movie Alamo now.
So that was kind of like your main introduction into.
Oh, it was my main introduction back. The
Badass.
first movie I've ever been in was called The New Guy with DJ Quells and Eddie Griffin.
Oh wow.
And,
What? Damn.
I was an extra in that, and I was in the fucking jail scene.
Stereotype again.
I was in
you were.
a jail scene.
Did they get you mixed up with real inmates? Hey, I got an extra.
It's like, I'm only here to act.
Times, right? It felt like that at times.
It's like, are you sure?
The second movie I was in was Miss Congeniality.
Are you serious? Damn.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra
shout
Bullock.
out.
Nice.
And I was like, fuck this shit. This is bullshit. It's for the birds. I ain't doing this shit. I left it alone. Tried to get behind the camera, do some sound work, grip, lighting. I was helping a friend of mine record behind the scenes for a movie called Master of the Game. It was during the time the movie The Rookie with Dennis Quaid was being made in Austin. They were in the studio, the stages out there at the Austin studios. And this movie, The Master of the Game, dealt with 4 Jews that escaped from the prison camp, and they run into the woods and they find a little home, and they're staying in this little cabin out in the woods. But in this cabin are 4 German soldiers. So it's this whole crazy, beautiful story. Ugar Atkin was the guy that wrote and produced this movie from Turkey. Meeting this man, he was like, JT, you got some skills, man. You should really think about acting again. He wanted me in his movie. I was like,
wow.
I don't look Jewish, fool. I'm a Jewish Mexican, that's it.
He's like, well, you kind of brown, so you kind of fit.
That long, bro, you know. I can pinch a penny, yes. But I'm not Jewish. Like, fuck. I'm almost there, bro. So I picked up a camera, I was doing behind the scenes stuff, and the dude was like, man, you're really talented. You ought to be an actor and really, really consider it. And I was like, nah, whatever. But yeah, I think, just going back to what you had asked me earlier, what got me involved, and I said so many different people, so many different things. Life has just like inspired me to do something. So when I cut the commercial, and it's only because another fucking DJ friend of mine was lazy. Christy Stein, you were lazy, fucker. But I love you for it, bro.
There you go.
Christy Stein is the reason I'm an actor.
Damn. Hey, well, there you go.
Chris, you lazy ass. You're the reason I'm here.
Now she's like, damn, I could have been that.
No, Christy Stein, he had been working all day, man, and he was like, I'm tired, bro. Can you cut this commercial? I cut the commercial for the movie The Alamo. And when I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, they need extras for Santa Ana's Army. I told my listening audience I was going to be an extra, and I was going to kill Davy Crockett. Pretty bold, right? Like, you ain't even on set yet. Wait, calm down, bro. You ain't even there yet.
Okay.
So I got on set. I got my brother Chris and my cousin Victor on, and we had to go through like 3-day training where you had to learn from some of the best stuntmen how to fall, how to be kicked off a ladder and hit the ground, and falling from the Alamo building, running on the battlefield, shooting your gun and taking the chingazo. And I'm like, I just loved it. I love stunts, man. Everything about the stunts, the adrenaline. It's kind of like skydiving, I guess you could say. I've never really skydived yet. I jumped off the jump tower in Fort Benning, Georgia.
Oh, you did?
That's as close as I've. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
went to jump school for a little while.
Oh, that's
Back to my
badass.
aunt and uncle.
You know what was crazy is that I went to, I was in ROTC in high school, and they sent us for summer camp, right?
To Fort Benning?
No, not to Fort Benning. It was here in San Anto. It was in the Camp Bullis.
Oh, nice.
And they had a 60-foot rappelling tower, and we had to go down it, dude. And we were in high
But
school.
you have to go down it looking at the ground, right?
No, we
went
didn't.
backwards?
No, we went backwards. But check this out. When I went into the Army,
You got to run down.
but in basic training, it was only a 30-foot. I went down a higher tower in high school than I did in basic training, dude. I was like, it's only 30?
They got you ready.
I'll do it twice.
Yeah, when you were younger.
I know, right? But no, I never did it forward. It was pretty scary.
Oh, that's fun. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's what I really enjoyed, just like being on set. And my first stunt that I did, it's just crazy how I even became a stuntman. Here, just summing that up. So I get on set, I'm an extra. I went through this little 3-day training course, how to do this and how to do that. and fall. But so they only took certain extras, and they had these extras over here, and you're in the shot, but you're not really doing stunts yet. You're doing all the same shit these stuntmen are doing, but you're not called a stuntman. All right, is what it was at the time.
So you're still kind of like a bitch
title
boy.
yet,
I'm like in purgatory, right?
Rookie.
That's about, you ain't even a rookie, you're just a rookie.
No, he's an apprentice.
You gotta try out the
Well,
stunt
you're an
before they try out the
apprentice,
stunt.
Spit on. Fuck, and I remember I was like rolling a blunt, and it was right after lunch, and I'm gonna walk to the Alamo, and I'm gonna look for the stunt coordinator. The stunt coordinator is Phil Nielsen. He's Woody Harrelson's father in the cornfield that shoots himself in Natural Born Killers.
Woo!
That's
Great movie. Oh,
damn.
That's what
Oliver
the stunt coordinator
Stone,
was, right?
Tarantino.
Damn.
So
Wow.
Okay.
I'm walking to the Alamo and I'm smoking my blunt, and I see this man gallop on a horse up to me. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's the stunt coordinator. Oh, shit. Put it out real quick, right? Put it out real quick.
For sure.
I said, what are you doing? I said, I'm going to the Alamo. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. What do you want? I want to talk to the stunt coordinator. About? Is the ground softer on the side of the field where the stuntmen are falling than it is on the side we're falling? And he looked at me like, are you a fucking idiot? He just looked at me like, are you a fucking idiot? I said, I just want to show you what I can do. And he asked me, what's your name? And going back to Ugar Atkin on Master of the Game, he wrote this line of dialogue in his movie because they're asking, the German soldiers asked the Jews, what is your name and who are you? Mm-hmm. My name is it Boaz? Wrong. Well, tell me your name and who are you? My name is Boaz. Wrong. And Ugar gets to his line and tell me your name and who are you? And he's got his hands and he does his little number, like he's got his little suit and he's got his hands back and he goes, I'm number 1563. Some, right? The Jew numbers that they fucking mark them with, right?
For sure.
Well, the German soldier looks at him and he goes, my name's been replaced by what I've become. That shit was deep, right?
Damn.
Like, woo! So when Phil Nielsen asked me, what's your name? I looked up at him on his high horse.
Literally.
I said, my name's been replaced by what I've become. And he looks at me and goes, what's that? And I said, I'm number 185. Because they gave everybody numbers. There were over 500 extras on this. He goes, all right, 185. I'm going to call your number once. That's all you're going to hear. For the next 2 days, I was like white on rice.
Damn.
Flies on shit.
Nice.
Badass.
Well, he called me, he was like, 185. And I mean, he saw me. He saw where I was at.
Everyone else is like, the fuck?
I'm right here, sir. He goes, are you ready to show me what you can do? I said, sir, yes, sir. And my first stunt was a blast. It was like a cannon blast. It was a mortar blast.
Yeah.
So they show you the cannon firing from the Alamo, and you supposedly see the ball hit, and boss, it blows the ground up here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a mortar behind me
Yeah.
that they're going to trigger, and boss, it's the explosion shit.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to throw myself. That shit really threw me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
that shit was
shit.
so much fun. It was so much fun.
Like, all I gotta do is stand here.
It was so. He said,
It's
when
like-
you hear the blast, jump. Okay. So fast, blast.
It's like I didn't even have to act.
The rocks, man, they slapped the
damn.
shit out of my uniform. I got a rock like cut through my uniform and then it embedded in my skin.
Oh wow.
So I was just like walking off like a little bitch to the porta potty. Nah, I didn't say shit, bro. And this is the story I'm trying to get to. Like I had a little bit of blood on my shit, and I just we went to lunch. Right after lunch, we're back on set. Stunt coordinator came up to me. He was like, "Way to lick your wounds in private. Way to lick your wounds in private."
That's crazy.
That shit stuck with me, man. And I was like, damn. The next day, he goes, "You ready to do it again?" I was hurting, bro. I had big old pinche chichon welts on me.
Wow, dude.
I was hurt, and I was like, sir, yes, sir. And he goes,
Yeah.
go find 2 people that you trust. I was there with my brother and my cousin.
Yeah.
So I brought my brother and my cousin on, and we were on another stunt where they did another motor blast, but we're on top of the building in the Alamo. When Santa Ana comes into town,
Yeah.
they blow up this the building. They shoot a couple of cannons off. That was the second stunt. Got my brother in, and we became part of the B-Boys. There were like
Wow.
25 guys that they took that were extras that got to do stunts on the Alamo.
Wow, dude.
Me,
That's
my
badass.
brother, my cousin, and a bunch of other cats. Big Juan, just some badass fucking brothers, man. That are still my brothers, man. To
Badass,
this day, and we're rolling. And let me tell you, man, this industry is finicky, man.
Yeah.
It's you gotta sacrifice. We know what it is to sacrifice. You sacrifice some days, some nights, some love.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
A
A lot of food.
food. You're going without light, maybe.
True.
Time and money.
Time and money, man. You're investing in yourself, and nobody knows the discipline that one has to go through on their own. No one will respect it either. Nobody gives a shit what you got to go through to do you.
True.
You know,
For sure,
They
man.
they only see an end result, and they're like, man, I wish I was like you, man.
Like, oh, look, that's easy, pero I
That
can
shit
do
hit
it.
me,
Man.
I know, right?
man, but that's not true, man.
They just see the surface.